trees are symbols of hope, life and transformation. They're also increasingly touted as a straightforward, relatively inexpensive, ready for prime-time solution to climate change. When it comes to removing human-caused emissions of the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide from Earth's atmosphere, trees are a big help. Through photosynthesis, trees pull the gas out of the air to help grow their leaves, branches and roots. Forest soils can also sequester vast reservoirs of carbon. Earth holds, by one estimate, as many as 3 trillion trees. Enthusiasm is growing among governments, businesses and individuals for ambitious projects to plant billions, even 1 trillion more. Such massive tree planting projects, advocates say, could do 2 important things: help offset current emissions and also draw out CO2 emissions that have lingered in the atmosphere for decades or longer. The root of the problem: the pace of climate change is accelerating into the realm of emergency. Scientists say, over the last 200 years, human-caused emissions of greenhouse gases, including CO2 and methane, have raised the average temperature of the planet by about 1 degree Celsius. The litany of impacts of this heating is familiar by now. Earth's poles are rapidly shedding ice, which raises sea levels. The oceans are heating up, threatening fish and food security. Tropical storms are becoming rainier and lingering longer, and out-of-control wildfires are blazing from the Arctic to Australia. But trees are already kind of negative emissions technology, and many researchers see them as the first line of defense. In its January 2020 report, CarbonShot, the World Resources Institute, a global non-profit research organization, suggested that large and immediate investments in reforestation within the United States will be key for the country to have any hope of reaching carbon neutrality, in which ongoing carbon emissions are balanced by carbon withdrawals by 2050. The report called for the U.S. government to invest $4 billion a year through 2030 to support tree restoration projects across the United States. Those efforts would be a bridge to a future of, hopefully, more technologies that can pull large amounts of carbon out of the atmosphere. Trees can buy time for tech testing. If done right, planting trees might give researchers time to develop some of these carbon capture technologies. Bioenergy with carbon capture and sequestration. Plant biomass is used to produce electricity, fuel, or heat. Any CO2 released is captured and stored. Direct air capture. Chemical processes that capture CO2 from ambient air and concentrate it so that it can be injected into a storage reservoir. Carbon mineralization. Through chemical reactions, CO2 from the atmosphere becomes stripped in existing rock. Geologic sequestration. CO2 is captured and injected into deep underground formations. For more information, check out more videos and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.